much appearance from all over India. With these few words, I welcome you, sir, and hand over the session to you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, all. Today,
Good
uh,
evening, sir.
good evening. Good evening. I'll be talking on basically reference management, and then I will tell you about how to select or how to identify a good journal rather than selecting, how to go about when you identify a journal for publishing. There are a lot of fake journals around us, so we have to identify a good journal, or in fact, it is not identifying a good journal, but rather than that, identify the fake journal. That's what we are going to do. So initially, I will tell about how to conduct a literature search and manage your references. Okay, that's for the first idea. Then we need a minimum time only for selecting or identifying the fake journals. How will we? So for that, I have a presentation. And initially, I will talk about how to search for literature and then manage your references. That is what the first idea. So when you are starting a research work, even to start a research work or identifying a research topic itself, you need to search for literature, because the research reports are published in the form of journal articles, and journal articles are considered as primary information sources about research. So we need to conduct literature search. And when you conduct such a literature search, you will identify specific topics on which you can conduct a research. That is prior to research, starting the research. Then after deciding on your topic also, you have to thoroughly conduct a literature search till you submit. Why I am saying till you submit? Because it is essential. Even on the last day of your submission, there could be some new things coming up in your area of research. You cannot stop it. So it is always good that you continue with your literature search. Now, how will you search for it, and why do you want to search it? Because first of all, you should know whether you are duplicating the research. If somebody has done a research on your area, you need not repeat it. So by identifying the literature, you are actually avoiding duplication of research. That's the first reason why you conduct a literature search. Second one is, when you conduct a literature search and survey it, you will identify the methods adopted by them, the results of those research, and also you will identify where exactly your research can be placed, the context in which your research can be placed properly in the knowledge gap. What do you mean by knowledge gap? Something which is unknown. That is called a knowledge gap. So you are searching in a particular area, and in that particular area, something is unknown. And you know that all other things have been found out through the literature search. So something is unknown. And that is the place where you are placing your research work, the context in which you are placing your research work. There you need to know about the already existing research. That is why you are conducting literature search. So what is the purpose of a literature search? First is, you should know what context in which you are doing the research. You have to place your research in the knowledge gap. Second is, you are avoiding duplication. Basically, you are avoiding duplication by literature search. Third one is, you will come to know what were their findings. Then you will come to know what are the methods adopted by them, what was their population, what was their sample, and all these things, and what was the theory behind it, what were their postulates, or their hypothesis. And then, so all these things will come to your knowledge only when you conduct a literature search. So you know why you are conducting a literature search, and it is essential. You cannot stop it. And also, there are 2 to 3 types of literature reviews. You can do a research by doing a literature review. A literature review itself can be a research work. Some journal, you can write a journal article simply by conducting a literature review, and it can be published as a standalone article. Many journals will accept the literature reviews. By that, actually, you are identifying what are the developments in that particular area. So literature search and review on a particular subject area reveals the development in that subject. So you can write an article through a literature review alone. Now, the second method is usually we conduct a big research work and the literature review will be part of that research work. That is, in the case of a PhD, it is always there. When you wanted to conduct a PhD research, naturally, there is something, a part of it is literature review. You have to conduct a literature. So that is not standalone. Literature review is part of the whole research process. Okay. And there is something other called meta-analysis. That is also a sort of research work, sorry, literature review, where you will be identifying all the results of those literature, those research, and then you will be compiling a new, what is that? You will be combining the results together and identifying the phenomena available in that. And that is called a meta-analysis. Meta-analysis. So major three types of literature reviews are there: standalone, part of a big research work, or meta-analysis. These are the major three classification of literature review. And now, how will you identify the literature? What you will do? Where it is available? Think about some 25 years back, what was happening 25 years back. I started my career as a librarian in 1983. That time, there were no computers. The word computer itself was not there at that time. Then how people might have come to know about the literature? Is there any method? There is no method by which you can come to know about what is published in America or Japan or China. Only something that is published within India in the printed form, we will get it. And that we will read and we continue with our research work. And something published in America or other parts of the country, to reach our country, it was taking around 4 to 5 years. 1 second. So it took a lot of time to reach those research idea from other countries to us. So distance, then time, and also language. These were the barriers at that time, 83 and all. I never heard about internet or even computer at that time. But gradually in 90s, these things came up. Okay, and all of a sudden things have changed. A lot of changes happened. Now, and that time I was doing my BLibSc or Bachelor of Library Science in 83. That time I was asked to write an assignment, and the topic was Universal Bibliographic Control. You know what is control? Universal means from the entire globe. Bibliographic means what is printed. So you have to have a control on what is published on the globe. So it was a dream at that time. Something published at any point in the globe, you should come to know. Was it possible at that time? Never. It was not possible at all. Because distance, time, and language, these were the barriers at that time. Now think about the present day. Something that is published in America, the very next moment, we will come to know. All the barriers are over. What is happening now? You cannot have a control on what is getting published. You can't control. So much of literature is coming in front of us. We don't have a control at all. And it is called information explosion. Earlier it was, we were thinking about universal bibliographic control. Now we cannot control the total thing at all. It is information explosion that is happening. Clear? So now there is no restriction to all these things. It's coming like anything, like a stream. Every day something new is getting published. And when you go to the library and meet the librarian and saying that I am doing this research, so you will talk to him and say that my topic is this and I wanted to have some literature on this. So what he will say, the present day librarian will say, okay, madam, or okay, sir, you come, you go to the books first. You go to the printed journals. You go to the databases that are available in our campus network. And also you go to the institutional repository. We have a thesis. You go to Shodhaganga. Then why did you go to the library? Is it the answer you are expecting? Your librarian is asking you to go to many places. Understood? The problem is you wanted a help, but the librarian is saying you go to many places. And the online databases that are available in your library catalog, there will be hundreds of that. Sometimes they will say JGate, sometimes they will say Springer, sometimes they will Science Direct. And in each database, there are thousands of journals. So it is actually a mess. So how will you do that? But you are very happy at one place. I know that. Which is that place? Everyone knows it. When you go to Google and type something, within no time you are getting an answer. You are all happy. Understood? We are all happy because within no time you are getting an answer. Clear? And why you are happy? You are going to one place and you are getting the answer. But the problem is when you ask for a simple flower, it is asking a big garden and you cannot control it. So much of information, thousands and lakhs of pages are in front of you when you search for something in Google. Let me ask you, how many of you have gone beyond the first page? When Google search is there, you will go to the first page, see what is listed there, then you will drop and come back. This is what is happening now. So when you search in Google, so much of things are coming, but minimum things are good for you, correct? So you need a facility, a tool that will help you to. Oh, Swaraj says he is going to the 10th page. I don't agree with that. How many times you have gone to the 10th page? Okay. Anyway, many people, maybe Swaraj is an exemption. Okay, he might have gone up to the 10th page. But you remember, he has gone to the 10th page when he has got a number of 285,000 pages. Out of that, he has gone to the 10th page. See what he has done. So the search is like that. So we need a simple solution. What is that simple solution? I don't want to go everywhere. I want all these to be looked at one place. Okay. And that type of a solution is called a web discovery tool. Web discovery tool. I need a solution where I can search for all these databases at one place. You will be very happy. Okay. So I'm introducing to you a simple software which will be helping you to search almost all data. But don't worry, it is that I'm not guaranteeing that everything is there, but it will give you a good solution to search these databases at a stretch. And that software is that I am going to introduce to you. Simple software, very simple. Most of you may be knowing it by name. Okay, but I'm just trying to introduce to you that how simply we can use it. That is the first thing. So it is allowing you to search all the databases, or you will come to know about around crores of articles is there. Out of that, you will come to know about the exact articles that you need by giving the proper keywords. Okay, that is one. Now, most of you will be collecting PDF files. When you start a research work, I know that you will be collecting PDF files. Wherever you get, you will collect. Keep at in pen drive, you will have hundreds. In your hard disk, you will have another 100. Another set of PDF files will be there in your email ID, and some will be in CD-ROMs. Okay, like that, you collect PDF files at many places, and at the time of writing your research paper, you do not know where exactly you placed it. Correct? No, this is a usual practice. You have not organized it properly, so that it is scattered at many places. This will happen to a new researcher. Always this is happening. They do not know what to do. And to open or identify a particular PDF file, how will you do that? If you are having a pen drive with 1,000 PDF files, how will you identify it? You have only 100 PDF files. You wanted one. You cannot. You have to open one after the other. one after the other. You have to. So you need a solution which will help you to identify a particular PDF file. Okay. So this software that I am going to introduce you will help you in identifying the document very easily. Clear? Two things I have told you how it is useful. Okay. And then I can say that yes, you are right, Suraj, you are right. I will suggest you that when you yesterday itself we have seen that when you want to adapt content from other sources, we do it in three forms. Which are they? Verbatim copying, paraphrasing, and summarizing. And in all these cases, you have to provide citation and references. Correct? You cannot avoid it. And even if the volume number or issue number is missing, when you do it, it is called as insufficient documentation. If even if a small thing is missing, it is called insufficient documentation. So we cannot do it manually. If you do it manually, we will make mistake, because human beings are will make mistakes. We cannot, we will not do it. Better a software do it. So here, this software will help you to insert citations and create bibliography. Yesterday, Word itself has helped us. But this software, it is not only searching literature, it is also organizing your PDF files, and also it will help you to insert citations and create bibliography. Remember, along with that, it will format the references according to certain styles. Certain styles, almost all styles. Whether it is American Chemical Society or APA or MLA or Chicago Manual, whatever it is, it will help you in formatting the references properly. Okay, so that is the importance of this. And finally, if you want these articles to be, or the bibliographic details to be arranged in collections, for example, I need some references for chapter 1, I need something for chapter 2. If you want to arrange them, that also is possible with this particular software. And finally, if your guide wanted to know what you are doing, usually your guide will be checking what you are doing. If he or she is a good guide, they should know what you are doing. How will they do it? They will understand what you are reading. For that, they can ask for a list of articles that you are reading, or your references you can share with him or her, so that they will come to know what actually you are reading. This will help that fellow to guide you properly. Your guide can understand what exactly you are reading, and you can be taken in the proper direction. So you can share your references through this software, which means it is not printing and giving. You can allow him to see your references virtually on the internet itself. They can see it. See the advantages. It is helping you to search for literature from a huge collection of literature. It is allowing you to save the PDF files organized, and it also will allow you to search when it is required, retrieve it when it is required. You don't need to name it separately. You need not do anything. Automatically, it will allow you to search, and it can be organized properly. So these are the advantages of this particular software. And more than anything, the software allows you 2 GB of space. 2 GB of space. Okay, and this is enough for doing or collecting the references of a PhD work. Okay, so this is the introduction about that software, and the name of the software is Mendeley. 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 Most of you might be knowing about it, but here I am giving a clear picture about how it can be used. Please use it, and also teach your students to use it. Okay, that is the idea behind me taking this session on reference management using Mendeley. Yesterday itself, we have learned how to insert citations and bibliography, but we never learned how to manage it properly. So here, this particular software is actually helping you to manage your references, and it is adding you a lot of mobility. Mobility means what? Suppose you are going to the university and you are doing your work there, and you are collecting a lot of literature details, and you are saving it in the online facility. And later on, when you come home, you need not open up your pen drive and then see what you have done. It is all available in the online account. Just give your username and password. It is possible. You can see what you have done. How easy it is. You can upload your PDF files. Everything is safe. Okay. So with this introduction, I am taking you to the software Mendeley. Any questions on this? You can. I am giving you 2 minutes so that you can ask me questions. Any questions? It's a free software. Totally, it's a free software, and it is provided by the largest publisher of journals, and that is Elsevier. Elsevier. Yeah. Any questions?
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, good evening, sir. It's
Yeah.
Leelavati
Hmm.
from Coimbatore, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you give any demo for this, sir?
That's
So
what
how
I'm
to
going to
use
do.
that Mendeley software for
That is what
literature
I'm doing.
revision?
That is what I am doing.
Okay,
Don't
sir.
worry. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other question? No. Okay. Yeah. So I'm sharing my screen, and follow me what I am doing. Then you will learn how to use Mendeley. Hope my screen is visible. And here I am typing www.mendeley, mendeley.com. Okay. And pressing enter key. Is my screen visible to you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
You can see this is the interface of Mendeley. Okay. And what is here? Create a free account. That means it is allowing you to create a free account. And here it says search over 100 million cross publisher articles. Cross publisher means it is not Elsevier journals only, but from various other publishers, and also counting. That means every day it is adding. So this is a facility where at present itself 100 million cross publisher articles are available, which is being searched here, and then every day it is getting added with new literature, and it is allowing you a free account. Okay, so it is very simple. I will just try to show you how to create an account. Already I have an account. Let me see. So it is asking here, you can create, let me see. Yeah, like this. You can, I'll just say Gopakumar B, and I will give a password. Okay, and then I have to click on it. It says the password is strong, and click on the register. Sometimes I may have an address. Yes, see, I have created an account. That simple it is. Okay, now I can click on the continue button. I'm into Mendeley. See how easy it is. That simple it is. Okay, hope everyone understood how to register. Go to Mendeley and click on the create an account. Then if it is already there, somebody's account is there, you can say create another account. So you can just give your email ID, your full name, first name, last name, and you have created an account, and you will get a white background like this. And there is a search box over here. Okay, that is why I said about Google. It is almost like a Google. The same feeling you will get here. Okay, and then it is suggesting certain keywords here about COVID-19, bioenergy, obesity. We need not go for that. And here there is a small link for downloading a software. Okay, that I will tell you little later. And the present tab is search. After that, there is something called a library, and then our personal details are there. Now here we can give the keywords. Okay, so the topic that I am going to search for is I will just type in an MS Word file a keyword. Okay, a topic I will write, that is information literacy of academic librarians working in Kerala. An assessment. So this is the topic: information literacy of academic librarians working in Kerala, an assessment. So here basically there are one or two keywords. Information literacy is a keyword, and then another one is academic librarians is also there, and then Kerala is also there. Okay, so we wanted to know whether any studies on this aspect, information literacy of academic librarians, has been conducted or not elsewhere in the place. So we are actually studying that of the librarians working in Kerala. Okay, so how will you do it? How will you do the search? Here there is one keyword, that is information literacy, and here there is one word, that is librarians, and it is glorified by using academic, or it is that academic is actually giving some sort of a specialization to librarians. So we will search with information literacy. I'm just copying this word and going back to Mendeley, and here I am giving the keyword, that is information literacy, and then I am searching. Okay. Hope it is visible to you. You can see that. Yeah, here you can see the number 58,842 articles are there. My God, 58,842. How many of you will go to and search all these articles on information literacy? It is difficult. What has happened here is the system has taken information and literacy separately. That is why these many numbers. Okay, so what you can do is you can put these in inverted commas like this, so that the system will understand that this is a single word by putting it in inverted commas, and then I am searching. So now it is 58,000. When I search, see, it is reduced to 19,171. That means it is articles only on information literacy, not information alone or literacy alone. That is why the number has reduced to 19,171. Hope you understood it. Now, after that, I still wanted to know, it is not about all people. I wanted to know about only librarians. And then I am searching. See, the number has reduced to 5,621. That also is too much for me. Understood? So I will say it is not librarians as such, but it is not public librarians, but academic librarians. And then I am searching. So I am giving that keyword also and then searching. Let us see how many are there. See, the number has reduced to 2,234. So you can see the article, academic librarians and information literacy. Everywhere those two words will be there. This way we are getting the sieving out what is necessary for us. And one more thing you can do is, here it has taken academic and librarians separately. So what you can do, you can put inverted commas here also and then search. Let us see what is happening. The number has reduced to 691 exactly. Okay, 691. How easy it is. Now, if I give Kerala, actually you won't get anything much. Okay, I'm just searching. You won't get much. So it is just showing only two people on that aspect. So it is not a proper idea to have it. So avoid it and then search for it. Because such a research has not been conducted. That is why it is not showing. That is why we are entering into this research. Okay, now we have 691. Still I am not happy, because you have to go to almost 69 pages, because in one page there are 10 items. So 691 divided by 10 means 69, and one page, 70 pages will be there. 691 means. Hope you understood it. Now, I wanted to reduce this number still down. For that, what you can do is, your guides might be telling you always, collect the latest literature. This is a common practice. Almost every guide will tell you to collect the latest literature. Mostly you go for the last 5 years or 10 years, something like that. I suggest you to go only to the last 5 years. Okay. So for that, here you can see a filter is there. If you click on 2022, there are only 9 articles, but still I am clicking on it. See, that list is now 9 results. Okay. And then below this, there is something called 2021 also is there with 32 articles. I am selecting that also. Now it has become 41. Again, I am going for the 2020 articles, which are published in 2020, 2019, and 2018. So altogether, now I got a number of 182 articles published recently. That means recent 5 years. That doesn't mean that you can avoid a classic article which has got published earlier. Your guide may say, no, you identify those classic literature. But how will you identify a classic literature in your topic of area? Classic means most spoken about article. Many people might have cited it. So you can identify that when you read this literature, one particular article or two particular articles will be multiple times. It will be talked by all these people. They all will refer to that particular article. You can say that it is a classic article. Okay. So that way you can identify a classic article, even if it is published in 1990, you can make use of. That doesn't there you cannot think about a year filter. Okay. So that's it. So now you can see that the number has reduced to 182. When you come down here, there is a document type option. Okay. So journals are there, book section are there, conference proceedings, generic items, and book items are there. Which one? In the case of journal articles, I will say yes, I need it. So when I click, I will get 139 items, 139 journal items. I need all the journal articles. Because it is primary information about research. I cannot avoid it. Whereas when it comes to book section, you can avoid it. There is nothing wrong in avoiding it. Books and book sections are edited versions of your research reports. Edited versions are not the direct communication from the researcher. So better avoid it. And then conference proceeding is a good idea. Why conference proceedings are published? What is the meaning of a conference proceeding? Suppose you are doing a research work. You started the research work in 2021 and it will end in 2026. Okay. If that is the case, when you reached 2022, you found out something new. From your progressing research itself, you found out something new. And if you don't tell it outside, the same thing will be found out by somebody else. And you will lose the advancement or the discovery of what you have conducted, the new knowledge. You will lose the credit for that. Somebody else will come up and say that I have found out. Then you will lose this credit. So it is your duty to publish what you have found out in between your research. And where is that you can go and publish this? Conference proceedings. Why conference proceedings? Why you are presenting it in the conference proceeding itself? Can somebody answer me? Why don't you publish it? Why do you want to publish it in a conference paper in between whatever you have seen? Then I'm just asking. I need your answers. I told you in 2021 you started your research and you are going to finish it in 2026. But when you reached the 2022 itself, you found out something. Okay. And you wanted to publish it. But where you will publish it, you are taking it to the conference purpose. So why it should be? I'm getting some answers to show it is yours, correct? It will get easily.
It will be reviewed by the peer groups and the scholars.
Exactly.
Jaganathan from Melur of Gobra.
Correct. You are right. Correct. Conferences are attended by your peer people only. Others will not be there. Understood. So it is always good to show somebody that I have found out. So all of a sudden people will look at it and then they will say, no, this has already been found out by somebody else. Or or they will give you credit, or they will say negative about it, whatever it is. There will be a review by your peer group in the conference. That is why you are actually yes, that's why you are presenting it. Okay, that's it. Anyway, that is why I suggest conference proceedings are also good. But generic is newspaper articles. Don't use it. Books also I don't allow. So these are the two things you can add, and the number is now 149. Okay, and come down. There are journals. I don't prefer to select a journal because in a low quality journal also there could be a good article can get published. Same way, a less quality article can get published in a higher journal also. So better not to select a journal and check for articles. But if your guide says you go and read all the articles on your topic published in this particular journal, you can make use of it. Okay, and similarly, same is the case with others. Don't go for a particular author. All others are okay. But if a guide says, see, read all the articles of that particular author, they are all very good, that time you can select this and go for those articles. And finally, open access articles. Open access articles are, what do you mean by that? Open access means, I'll tell you what it is. Suppose there are two people in your institute, in a college or in a university, there are two people, A and B. They are sitting in the same room. They are chemistry professors. B has published a good article where in an American journal. And since they are sitting together, as you know, people sitting together always will be enemies. So A is not coming to know what B is doing, and B never will tell A anything about it. But A wanted to know. How you will come to know? This fellow won't tell what he is doing, where he has published, what he has done. Nothing he is telling. So A goes to the librarian and says, I wanted to know what he has done. There is an article published by him in a particular journal. Can I get a copy of it? Then librarian just goes to the website and find out that there is almost $4,000 you have to pay to get access. My God. Librarian says, no, there is no chance because this is costly. The subscription is $4,000. Where we have that much of money? Avoid it. For getting access to a particular article, you cannot spend that much of money. So he comes back saying that there is no chance. See the situation. A person sitting nearby cannot access what the other person has done. Same is the case with the entire country. Okay, nobody is getting access because of the cost involved in subscription. Think about in another way, whose money this B has conducted the research. Most of the people working in colleges and universities are spending money from the government, exchequer's money, or common man's money, taxpayers' money. So naturally, when you do a work out of taxpayers' money, you are supposed to give out the results of that. That is what our Prime Minister Narendra Modi have told once when the COVID issue has come up. The results of your vaccine studies should be published in open access. He outrightly told it should be, but many companies, those companies they are corporates. They don't want to give outside. That is why the company in Pune, they never published it. Even though Prime Minister told, no, they didn't have, because it's money for them. Same is the case with any other companies. They did not share it. If we have shared it with somebody else in other countries, no, they would have made it also. So that is the issue. So when you do a research out of taxpayers' money, it should be visible to everyone. Here it is not happening because it is a proprietary journal. You have to pay for subscription. So two things. Now think about another thing. Who is doing the research work? Academician. When you send it to a journal, who is looking into the quality of it? Peer review? Academician. When it is published, who is subscribing it? The library. For academicians. Who will use it? Again, academician. So production, evaluation, and usage is done by academicians only. But the entire money goes to whom? The publishers. So people thought we should avoid these people. We should avoid these people. We have to publish on our own. Scientists should publish on our own. Now, my question to you, can we publish on our own? Are you a publisher? I'm just asking you, are you a publisher?
No.
You are not a publisher?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. All of you have the same answer. No, you are not a publisher. I'll tell you, you are all publishers. Today morning, how many of you have sent good morning messages to all? Many.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, I hope that we can publish our own like a sole publisher. It may be on online or like by printer. We may be the also a publication house.
Exactly.
Like I can publish my book
Yes.
as a sole publisher. Sir.
Yes. No. See, soul or anything, there is something in front of you. What is that? A pragmatic solution is there. Internet. It opens up everything. Understood? Blog is there. An open access journal you can start. And digital library you can start. Publish there. Now tell me, what will happen if you are publishing it in open access? Any idea if it is, for example, I will tell about the number of citations. If it is published in a proprietary journal, how many people will see your article? Only those people who subscribe for it.
Okay.
Correct? No? Only those people who have subscribed for it. Whereas when it is published in open access, it is open. Everyone will come to see. What will happen then? Many people will refer your article so that number of citations naturally will increase. Correct? So people thought that we should go for it. We should go for it. That's how the concept of open access have come, and there are so many journals available free of cost. How many of you know where it is available? These open access journals? Any idea? I'll show you a website.
Shodh Ganga, sir.
No. Shodha Ganga is thesis. This is the website that I am showing is doaj.org. It takes time. It is doaj.org, Directory of Open Access Journals.org. It takes little time. I don't know. Let it come. Yeah, you can see here. How many journals are there? Journals without APC, article processing charges, 13,017 journals are there without article processing charge. Understood? Totally 18,937 journals are there. And how many articles? 85,000, no? 8,55,000 or more than that. I don't know.
85 lakhs.
85 lakhs are there. See? And it is published from 132 countries in 80 languages. So many are there. You can just click here. You can type in the title. You can give the keyword over here, and then you can just search. All of a sudden, you can see that 3 indexed journals with the same journals itself are there on this top, Journal of Information Literacy. When you open it, naturally, articles on information literacy alone will be there. So you can make use of it. Those colleges where you don't have much of money to spend, no, you can give a link to this particular website and say that you have access to 18,000 journals. 18,000, because it's true, no? 18,000 journals are available. So the website address is doaj.org. DOAJ, OER is Open Educational Resources. That is different thing. Okay, so I'm not going to select only this. Okay, I'm not only going for open. I need the proprietary article because quality articles also will be there. So hope you understand. Now the number has reduced to 149, and here it is sorted by most relevant. Now, most relevant means most relevant article is placed on the top. How this computer will come to know this is most relevant to me? There is no way. But artificial intelligence is there. Nowadays, there is something called artificial intelligence. How many of you know about ChatGPT? ChatGPT? Many of you might not have seen it. There is something called a ChatGPT has come up. I will show you what it is. This is a new technology, Chat GPT. Okay, and it is answering your questions. It is trying to answer your question in your own language. Okay, here I will ask, they are saying it is in high demand, but still I will say, can you tell me what is information literacy? I'm asking a question. The same question, if I ask to Google, what will happen? It will give you 10,000 pages, and you have to open one page after the one after the other, like that. You have to open. Here, see what is happening. When I give this question, you see what is happening. Information literacy refers to the ability to find, understand. See, it has given the answer. How easy it is. This is natural language. I wanted to write an article, sorry, a book on information literacy. Please suggest chapters for a book on information literacy. I'm asking it a question. I'm asking it to suggest chapters for my book on information literacy. See? All chapters it has given, and it is asking whether it is good or bad. I have to give a like. Then it will think that this answer is correct. See the way things have developed. This is called a Chat GPT. This is the latest development in artificial intelligence. Okay, so I'm just closing it. And here you can see how this might have been done. It is counting the number of times these keywords are appearing in these articles. Okay, and then it is that could be the, I'm just assuming that could be the only way it can see that it is a relevant article. So the articles are arranged like this. In one page there are 10 articles, like that 15 pages are there. It makes 149 pages. Okay, and here there is another tab. When you click on it, the article gets rearranged according to the recency. The latest article will come on the top. You know what it is. In 2002 itself, which has got published recently, will come on the top. And then comes most cited article. So after this article, they are arranged according to the number of citations. Here you can see 34 is the number. Below it is 24, 22. See, it is in the descending order. So, but I go by the relevancy only. I preferably go by the relevancy. It's not the citation that matters in my case. I'm just suggesting myself. You can go by any, but anyway, there are only 149 results. You can go to all the articles and identify them. This much I completed. Do you have questions? Should I repeat anything? Chat GPT is not the topic, no? Any other question? I will tell you about it.
Hello, sir. I have a question. How safe it is to use Medley software?
Safe in the sense what? What are you expecting?
No, I'm asking about that. Should we have our personal email ID, or we should create a new email ID to go into?
No. See, if you give your personal email ID to somebody, what will happen?
Yeah, no, I understand, sir. We are not going to give the password.
No, yeah, then nothing to worry, no? Actually, there is nothing to worry. You see, suppose you are uploading your research data and all, think about something. Otherwise, there is nothing.
Okay, sir.
See, otherwise also you will share your email IDs with many people, no? So there is nothing to worry.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Any other question? Here it is heavily raining, so my sound may get heavy rains. Okay. Now I am going back here, and
Sir, I have a question. Sorry,
please,
sir.
please.
Sir, you were mentioning about the Chat GPT, right, sir? So if suppose we we take the substance, or we take the answer and we try to incorporate in our research article, will it amount to plagiarism?
Uh, ChatGPT is free. At present, it is free only. See, if you write what it is taking is, it is going to various databases and collecting information and giving you.
Okay, sir.
So naturally, there is a chance for similarity, but it will write it in its own language. Suppose you have written something, you can ask ChatGPT to rephrase it, paraphrase it. It will do. It will do that.
So
Okay.
even if it is paraphrasing, it is the source which we have got it from the internet. So if Trinity or Urkund software is used, will it not
You
check
are right.
it for
You are right.
plagiarism?
But before submitting, you check for similarity.
Okay, okay. So it
Okay.
is also there is a high chance of plagiarism even if we use.
Chances are there. I'm not saying it is not there. Chances
Okay.
are always there.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
So don't depend on any such sources. Do it on your own.
Yeah, fine, sir. But we can fine tune it in our own language even if we get the answer.
Naturally. You are right.
Okay.
I am not suggesting, but what has happened is,
Mm.
now many universities and colleges, students have started answering their exams using ChatGPT.
Yes,
Teachers
sir.
may not be knowing it, but students will be using it. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And and most probably the answering is through an online questionnaire and all. No,
Yes, sir.
it just ChatGPT. Many people, students have created their accounts. Okay.
Is there any imagine, sir, if suppose the students are using Chat GPT as a teacher, what is there any strategy or any app to check whether they have plagiarized or not, or what is the mechanism which a teacher
You
can
see,
use?
we cannot identify whether they have used it or not. There is no chance.
Okay.
Only thing is, you can
Plagiarism check.
stop the usage in the campus. That's all.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
already in many universities, they have campus-wide, they have stopped it. In Bangalore University, there is a circular saying that don't use it in the campus. Bangalore.
Okay. So it can be used for our personal knowledge gain as an
Correct.
artificial intelligence.
Yeah. For example, just now I told you, how to write a book on this particular. It has suggested the topics.
Suggestion.
Then now you have to develop on the topics only. Anyway.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Coming back to the topic. Now, there are 10 items listed here, and you can click on one. Slowly, when you click on one, on the right hand side, the details of the article appears. Here also little bit of details are there, but here you can see more details. Now, how will you come to know whether this article is useful or not? For that, what you have to do is you have to read this abstract. There is no other way. As a researcher, you are supposed to read a lot. Many people won't read it at all. That is a sad factor. Many people won't read. They expect that something will happen and we can submit. No. See, by how I am speaking now, because of the confidence that I got out of my PhD. When I did my PhD on my own, by using all these tools, I got such a confidence that I can teach others. So that type of a confidence will evolve when you do it on your own. Don't expect others to help you. So here, what you can do is you can read this abstract, and if you feel that this is very closely related to the topic that you are doing research, what you can do is you can come to this button. What does it say? Add to library. Or here also it is there, add to library. You can click on it. All of a sudden, it gets added to your, it says now view in library. You can see view in, that means it is added. Hope you understood. Everyone understood it. Okay. Now, here there is a small button, says related. What does it mean? When you click on it, on the right hand side, there is coming up a list of articles on your own, that is closely related to your topic of research, very closely related to your topic of research. And how will you come to know about the abstract? You can just simply click on this title of the article. A page will open up where there is the abstract. You can read this abstract and see whether it is required or not. And if it is required, what you have to do? Again, click on add to library. Okay, and close it. This way you can go through all these articles. For example, this again I am opening, I am reading the abstract and then adding to the library. Here you can see there is some option called get the full text. What does it mean? It means that the article is freely available. Okay, that is why the get full text option is there. I will just click on it and see whether it is freely available. See, you can see that the entire article is freely available. Is it so? Let me see. Here there is an option PDF. No, it is not available. Only this is, no, it is not showing that it is available. It is asking for purchase. That means it is not available. Only the what is that, abstract is available. So it's not a good idea to go for that. Anyway, so there is a link. Why they might have, what is the reason there is a link? Because it is an Elsevier article. So you are actually forced to go to their website because this is a product of Elsevier. That is the reason. Okay. Now, if it is an article where full text is available, you can see something like this. What is this? View PDF. Okay. So again, when I'm clicking over here, its abstract is there and I am adding to library. But you can do one more thing. You can view the PDF. I'm clicking on it. The PDF file is opening up. You can see a download is there. Here there is a download happening. I am opening it. And this is the article. And this is the article. You can go through the article and read it properly. And then you understood it's a very closely related article. What you can do? Add to library. That is also added. Same way you can continue. And in this case also there are related articles. Okay. Select it, add to library, and come here, add to library. So like that you continue. Okay. Hope you understood it. This also I am opening. Okay, the article has got downloaded into the downloads folder. You can see it here. Okay. So this is it. It was the same article, I think. Yeah. So when there is a view PDF option, you can click open it and then you can read the article. And if it is good, what you can do is you can add it to your library. See, this is another article. And again, after reading it, what you can do, you can just click on it, this add to library. So you are actually adding more and more articles into your library, which are useful for your research. Tell me what actually you are doing. It is the knowledge about the availability of knowledge on your topic of research. It's not giving full text in many cases. Full text of the articles you are not getting at all. But you are coming to know about something is available on your topic of research. Clear? And what you will do if you wanted a full text, it is not available. What you will do? Can I ask you the question, what you will do if you are not getting the article?
If it's very important, subscribe.
Subscription is very costly, no?
Costly. But if that article is very important, then that will be the last option available.
Okay. You can go to the library and ask your librarian. That is the best thing you can do. Because I have been helping all these years. I have been helping people whomsoever come to me. How I will help? What I will do is, you can request to the other. Somebody is saying request to the other is a very good, but many others may not respond that easily because they are serious researchers. They may not. Sci-Hub is not an advisable thing. Okay, Sci-Hub is not because it's piracy. You are not supposed to collect from. I am not saying anything about Sci-Hub. Now you can approach the author. That's a different thing, and you can approach the librarian. And what you can do is, what the librarian will do is, librarian will be knowing other libraries. So we can contact them over, now contact is very easy, either through WhatsApp or through emails. We request them to suggest or get a copy of the article through you. So it's happening. Earlier, we used to ask them to make photocopies and send us through mail. I also will give whatever I have in my library. I'll make a photocopy and send to them. That's how we were doing it. Now it has become very easy. The moment you ask them, within no time, you will get a copy through email. That's how we help the librarians. Sorry, the researchers. That's it. Okay. So I'm adding many articles. After that, you can click on the next option and then identify again articles which are useful to you. Like this, you can continue. Again, here there is a view PDF file. Just see whether it is opening up or not. Yes, you can see another download is there. Okay, so this way you can add any number of articles. So in this case, I have downloaded the article only. I am not going to add to library. Let me see what we can do later on. Okay, so this is how you can add the articles into your library. Okay, now where have these selections have gone? These are all now stored in your library. I will open this library by right clicking. Here I can open it, or here there is an option view in library. So I'm just right clicking and opening it in a new tab. So this is my library. See, whatever I have added now are visible here. All those things are visible here. When you click on this others, all others are selected and it says 15 references are selected. How easy it is now. You got the point, no? It has become very easy. Everything from that first 2 pages I have searched and I brought in all those things relevant to my research. How easy, and it is at one place. Okay. Now I wanted this PDF file to be added here. Here there is a PDF file. I'll open it and show you. This is the PDF file. Elizabeth Burns has written on information literacy continuum, and I wanted to upload it into this account. Okay. What I am going to do is I will click on this add new button. Here there is the option files from my computer. When I click on it, and when you go to the downloads button, this is the article that I have just seen it. I'm just opening it. See, E. Burns, that book has come. Okay, it has come. The article is there, and here there is something wrong. The title is wrong. Okay, don't worry about it. We are going to correct it. The title is wrong. Okay, because somebody might have typed in the details. I already told you, when you people upload something into this, people may wrongly put in the details. So I'm going to correct this number. So, okay, sorry, title, author name, everything is not correct here. So how can I do it? For that, what you have to do is you have to go to that same article. I will open up that article from my account and identify the DOI of that article. What is DOI? Digital Object Identifier. Digital Object Identifier of that article from somewhere, if it is available. Yeah, you can see here. This is the article. You can see there is a number DOI. You can copy this, Control C, and come back to your web page, the Mendeley. Here there is an option called the DO. Already it is saved. You can see the number is there. Okay, but I'm just pasting it again in DOI. It is not here. In DOI, this is archive ID. This is DOI. And when I click here, okay, outside when I click, it comes up here, and at the distant end you can see a lens like thing. When you click on it, what it will do is it will, it says there is something wrong with the DOI, so it is not allowing. Okay, this DOI is wrong, so we have to identify the correct details of that article. Okay, so that DOI is wrong. So how will we identify the correct DOI? I will do one thing. I will take you to Google Scholar, scholar.google.co, because I wanted the exact details of that article. Let me try with this number. Okay, you can see it has come. This is it. When I open it, there should be the number properly. It should be there. I can copy this from here. Okay, I'm copying. You understood now how I did it? I went to Google Scholar, gave that DOI number correctly, and the first article is the same thing. And here I am coming. Again, I am just putting the same numbers here. the entire thing and clicking outside. Now I am checking it. You can see that the entire details have been brought. The title of the article, author name, even the abstract, everything it has brought in. Okay. So this way you can update. In most cases, there could be some errors. Okay. And everything is updated by using that option. What is the option? I will repeat it by adding another article. Okay. Or another checking about another article. I'm clicking on the second one. In this case, already the details are available, but still what you can do is here there is DOI. If DOI is not available, what you have to do? You have to bring it from either the publisher's website or go to the Google Scholar and check for it and identify the details and come back to Mendeley and click on this button. When you click it, it will go to, and it says metadata updated. Everything is updated and there is no error in that. So this way, you can update all the details of all the articles. Okay. So you can, when you check it itself, you will understand if something is missing, no, all of a sudden you will understand that something is missing. If abstract is there, no, mostly it will be, the data will be correct. So here you can see something is missing. So how will you identify it? So abstract is not there. So what you can do, you can just go and click on this button. I'm clicking it. It is going to the details, but it has not brought in the abstract, but details are there. So this way you can update the bibliographic details of the article. Now you see here, there is a file over here. We have uploaded a file earlier. Okay, we downloaded a file and uploaded it here. And when you click on this, the file opens in Mendeley itself. From this itself, you can read the paper. And also, if you want to highlight, here there is the highlighter. You can click on it with a color and then come and select it with the color and highlight. You can see that it has got a green color and it will remain like that. Even when you close it and again when you open it, that highlight will be there. Okay, that way you can see the highlight is still there. So this way and also you can put in comments. If you want to write a comment over here, no, you can just write, add a comment. This article is good for my introduction. Okay, like this, you can keep a comment over here, and then when you close it, it will remain there. Again, when you open later on, you can scroll there, and this is the comment. When you click it, see it says this article is good for your introduction. This way you can just understood. You can even in the library also. I will just open up the library again. Okay, so in this article already we have added a highlight as well as a comment. So this way you can manage it. How many articles you can upload here? I'll tell you, you can upload up to 2 GB materials. There is 2 GB of space free of cost available to you. You can upload that, and that is enough for a PhD. Okay, this way you can upload and keep it over there. Now, suppose you wanted some articles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 articles you want for your the chapter 1. Okay, what you can do is you can create a collection there. Just type chapter 1 and press enter key. You can see a folder is created. Similarly, chapter 2. So I have created 2 folders. What you can do is you can go to this, after selecting the articles to be placed in chapter 1, you can go to this organize button and click on the add to collection. And here there are two chapters. Select this chapter and click on the add button. You can see that they are added to chapter 1. How easy it is, organized properly. Similarly, there is one more method. Suppose you wanted this article to be in chapter 2, you can drag and drop. Like this, you can drag and drop. I have dragged 3 items into chapter 2. When you click it, the 3 items are there. So this way you can organize it properly. Okay, that is the method. Now one more method is there. when you click on an item, this type of the details come up here, and here there is something called a tags. Click on the tags, and here you say this is required for my first objective, obj1, and press enter key. So you have added a tag for this particular article, the first one. Here also I have an article where I would like to tag for objective 1, obj1, press enter key. You have added that. Now I am closing it. So I have two articles tagged as obj1, and to identify them, what you have to do is you can click on these filters. When you click on the filters, there are other filters as well as tags. When you click on the tags, there is obj1. When you click it, those items which are tagged with obj1 are still there. This way you can easily separate them. And to avoid this tagging or remove this filter, you can click on clear filters. It will go and everything will come back. Okay, so this is the way to organize the references. Clear? Okay, now I'm going to what is that, Google Scholar. Scholar.google.com. Do you need some 5 minutes gap? I will stop for a while and come back. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'll give you 5 minutes gap.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
just go and come.
Not audible, sir. ಇದು ಬರ್ರಿ, ಇದು ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅದ ರೀ.
Sir, it's not audible.
Yeah, we have not started it. Okay, shall we start? I'm ready.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so this time I'm going to Google Scholar, and from here I'm again searching with the same keyword. Okay, information literacy and academic libraries, and there are several articles. Those which have not come there also have come here. So out of this, I wanted to add one article. Okay, for example, here there is a PDF file. Okay, I'm just opening it up. This is the file, and I wanted to add this to my collection. So you can download and keep it in your desktop and then save it. I have saved it. Okay, and where exactly it has gone, let me check. It is into my desktop, and its name starts with LECK. Okay, so I wanted to add this to my collection. How will you add it? I have already told you. You have to click on add a new button, file from my computer, and where it is available, it is on the desktop. You remember the name LECK. Yeah, it is here. When you click on it, the article gets added to my collection. So this is what it is. Here you can see the PDF files. This way you can see the PDF, and the entire bibliographic details are also added because the PDF files carry the metadata. And if it is something is missing, what you can do is you can click here and then you can enter the details. Okay, that also is possible. Okay, so this is the method. Otherwise, what you can do is you can go and get the DOIF, digital object identifier. It is not a digital object. Somebody has written something wrongly. It is digital object identifier. You can put it there and bring all the details into this. So you can see all your files are there, saved there in your account. You go anywhere, you can just see it. Okay, where from anywhere you can see it. And what is this green button here? The green button shows that this article is not read by you. Here, this you have opened. That is why there is no green button. The moment you open it, this green button goes. And these are actually for favorite articles. Suppose your guide has told you this should be your favorite article, you have to read it, then you can put on a yellow star for that. It will remain there. That is a favorite article. Okay, so this way you can add. Now, in the Google, when you search, actually you are not getting the full. For example, I am going to the next page. There, I am identifying a good article. This is a good article, and I wanted to cite this. Okay, I'm not getting the full text. Suppose that you are not getting the full text of the article. For example, this one. What you can do is, here there is an option below this. Here there is a button, and that is called a cite, CITE. Simply click on it. All of a sudden, you can see that a screen comes up with all the details in what formatted form, APA, MLA, and all. It is there. But don't do anything. You come here. Here there is an option called REFMAN, REFMAN. When you click on it, a file gets downloaded. You can see a file has got downloaded. Scholar.RIS. RIS is Research Information System. So you have downloaded a file from the cite button. This is the button. When you click on it, the bibliographic details gets downloaded. You can go to Mendeley library and then click on the add new button. Here there is the option import library, and again one more time, import library. Yeah, and the last option is RIS. Click on it and you go to the downloads button, and this is the file, RIS file. Select it and open it. You can see that the bibliographic details are added. Where it has got added, and you can see what was the name of that article. Here it is there. This is the one. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay. SPROLES. That is the name of the author. Let us see whether it has come up here or not. Yeah, you can see here SPORLES. So by doing that, we have added the bibliographic details only. Remember, it is only bibliographic details, not the full text of the article. Okay. So if you want the full text article, you try here itself. Here itself, you try opening it. If it is open access, you will get it. Otherwise, you can depend on your librarian. Okay. Yeah, here you can see little bit. It is saying that log in through your library. It will show only the minimum. First page only it will show. After that, you have to depend on your library to get access. Okay, this is how you have to search for literature. So Google Scholar is also a method of searching for things. Okay, and here also there is one PDF file. Now I will suggest you one more thing. For example, I will go to a journal article. For example, this journal article. This is actually a journal article from where? It is actually from TNF. TNF is Taylor and Francis Online. Okay. I wanted to add these bibliographic details into my account in Mendeley. What you can do is you can select this entire thing. Okay. Copy it from here. The DOI I have copied. Digital Object Identifier of this particular article I have copied. And I am going back to Mendeley. And if you want to add that, what you can do is click on add new. And here there is an option called add entry manually. When you click on it and identify as it is asking, just paste whatever you have copied from there. What is the name of the article? Author, you can see Geoffrey Kenton, Kenton. So here you have to click on this lens. When you click on it, you can see that all the Geoffrey Kenton, all the details have been brought up. Everything is brought up here, and you can click on the add entry option. So from where we have collected it? From the publisher's website. You can copy this DOI, come back to Mendeley, add new, add entry manually. When you click it, you can paste it here, and then you can add the entry. So search for it and then add the entry. Like that, you can add the bibliographic details into this. And this all is going to help you when you write your thesis. That's what I am going to tell you little later. Now, in this website itself, I'm going for another article. Here I am just going for information literacy on another article from here. Information literacy. INFOR MA, information literacy. I'm searching for another article on information literacy from this. Okay. So here I got an article. Okay. And this is the article. I'm just clicking open it. I'm not, this DOI is there, but still I will search for, is there any RIS file available here? I can search for that. RIS means Research Information System file. In fact, yeah, let me see. When I click on citations, it is not giving. It is not giving the citations. Okay. No, it is not there. Yeah, here there is an option, download citation. When I click on it, you can see RIS file is there. Okay. And what you can do is now you can click on the download citation option. That RIS file has got downloaded. How easy it is. This is from which website? Taylor and Francis. Now I am going to Mendeley, add new, import library and RIS, and it is available here. And when I open it, see, it is added. Shantana Arroyo, yes. And that is the name of the author. You can see here. Name of the author is there, Sonia Santana Arroyo. So this way also you can add the bibliographic details so that everything will remain at one place. Hope you understood it. So what are the methods? You can copy the DOI and use it for adding. RIS file you can add, or you can upload the article and add it. Another mechanism is, suppose you are getting, if you wanted to add this also, there are several other options like BibTeX and EndNote are there. These are actually two other softwares from there you can bring in. Okay. Add entry manually has these details. You can add, for example, you can select the item book, and give the title, everything you can add manually also. And then when everything is added, this will come up, add entry. That way manually also you can add, but I don't suggest it, because when we do it manually, we are likely to make errors. Okay, that's why I suggest not to go for what? Entering the data manually. Now, suppose you wanted to have another, you are doing your PhD is half done, and you are in between, you are going for another project. So you wanted to remove this and keep it at one place. How will you do that? You can just click on this, and here there is an option, export, and you can say export as RIS file. I'm just clicking the entire thing, and you can see there is an export file. Okay, an export, and I am deleting all these things from here. Everything is deleted. Now nothing is there, and all these are in trash. From there also I am delete permanently. It is all gone. Everything is gone. But I wanted them back. What you have to do? Add a new import library, RIS file, where it is available. This is the file. Click open. You will see everything has come back. So nothing to worry. You can download and keep it at one place, and you can again use it for some other purpose. Okay. Only thing is your files are gone. Understood? That you have to upload. If at all so many files are there, it will be a difficult task. Otherwise, no, it's a simple thing. Mainly what we are thinking about is our reference management. So it is possible here. This is how you have to do it. Okay. Now I am taking you to the citation aspect for of this particular how we can do citation. Okay, quickly I will go through that. For that, what you have to do is you have to install a software. I told you in the beginning, when you go to Mendeley website, I'm just opening up Mendeley option. When here there was a small software. Okay, you can download it and install it in your system. This small software you can download and install in your system. And when you install it, it will be like this. I'm just opening that website because already it is installed in my system. It will show like this, Mendeley Reference Manager. So what you have seen so far is an online system. It is online, but this is in your computer, and it will look just like your what is that the website that the library that you have already seen. Actually, this is an earlier account of mine. I will sign out and log into my the present account what I am doing. Okay, here I will give my email ID. And then click on the continue button, give your password. Click on the sign in. You can see that whatever I have uploaded into my online account, all will be available here. See, everything is available. Okay, so this way you can, even the files also will get downloaded. And suppose you are adding something into this, within no time, this will work. This, what is this? This is called the sync option. Sync option. It will work, and then it will either upload or download. That connection will be always maintained. So nothing to worry. Whatever you add will be there. Now what you can do is you can go to tools, and here there is an option called install Mendeley site for Microsoft Word. Install Mendeley site for Microsoft Word. You can just click on it. Actually, in your online account, this particular this is not there. I will show you that. See, this is your Mendeley online site. There is no such things. Whereas in your account, in your online, sorry, in your software, when it is installed, this is there. And from here, we have clicked on this particular option. What is it? Install Mendeley site, a small software. And when you click on it, a website like this open up. You can see here, it says the small software is called Mendeley site, published by Elsevier only. And you can click on get it now. When you click it, it will ask you what is your email ID. Okay. For email ID for Microsoft, and then sign in with your password. You have to give your password, and then you can click on the sign in. It will open up. Yes, say sign in. That means I have gone into, and it will get added. It says confirm your details to continue. I say get it now. That means it is going and adding the this, what is that, Mendeley site into my MS Office. Okay, so it is again asking. Yes, now it says open in Word. So I'm opening Word. This is my MS Word option. It is opening up. That's it. Okay. So you have a page. I will close this page and I will start a new file. Okay. I will close this also. Purposely I'm closing, and I will start a new file. Again, I will start open in Word. Let me start again. So this is actually a small app that is available in Microsoft Store. So you need to provide a proper account for that. That's all. Okay. It's not opening. Let me open it from this. I am not opening it. Actually, it should open, but still I can open it from here also. Go to MS Word, and so this is what I am using is Microsoft Word 2016. Okay, and here there is this particular software has got installed into my MS Word. Where you will get it? In my case, it is under Insert button. Okay, under Insert button. When you come here in the under the Microsoft Store, here it is there. Okay, see Mendeley site, it is there. So when I click on it, you can see that something is coming up. Okay, so here there is a panel where all the details of my account will come up. Okay, so I will log out from this and show you how to do it. I am signing out from here. It's very simple. Don't worry that I'm just doing all these things because continuously I am doing it. That's why it is easy. But for you also it become easy if you try to do it. Okay. So I have logged out from that. Okay. So now it will be free. Nothing will be there. Just Mendeley like this. Some information will be there, and there is a button called. This is how it starts for you also in the beginning. If when you give your email ID and password, what will happen is it will bring all the details from your online account and show it here. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this get started, and here I am giving the use another account, and this time I am using a new account, the same account only, lisgopan@gmail.com, and then I have to give my password because it has to get synced with my account. Hash like that. I will give my email ID and then sign in. Yes, I got signed in, and see what is happening on the right hand side. All the bibliographic details, whatever I have stored there now, everything is here. Everything is here. And if it is here like this, it is becoming easy for us. How I am starting writing. Yesterday, I told you how I am writing it. Okay, and this is it. So I have written something here. I have generated some content. I will also expand a little bit of space over here so that you will understand it properly. This is it. And yesterday what I told you, if the content is copied as such, what you should do, you have to put and see how many words are there. So in this case, the number of words are 13. So if that is the case, what you can do is you can put it in inverted commas. Yeah. And after that, give a space, and then go and select the particular item. And then this is the reference from where the item from where I have taken this content. When you select it, here there is a button, insert citation. When you click on it, the citation is inserted. How easy it is. And now go to another paragraph where when you copied as such, and this is it. When you select it, it is showing some 80 or 90 words together. 69 words are there. So what you should do is push it away from the left margin, make it a block quote, and at the end you can again select the item and give a citation like this. Simple. And in the case of a paraphrased text, nothing doing, simply select the item and insert citation. Okay, and finally for a summarized text also, same is the case. You click here and select the item and insert the citation. See, it is done. So four methods I have told you. And finally, what you need
Sir, excuse me, sir.
is,
Sir, that citation is included in that the place of cursor, sir.
yeah, exactly. You have to
Okay,
put the
sir.
cursor there.
Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
something like this. Yeah. Then only it will do. Wherever
Okay,
the
sir.
cursor is there it will insert.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now at the end, you need the bibliography, correct? So here you can type in references. How many are there? 4 are there. And the cursor should be here. It will ask you, where is the cursor? Now you can come here and click on this, and there is the option insert bibliography. When you click it, it is asking whether your cursor is exactly there or not. Your bibliography will be inserted at your cursor location. Click on continue. Your bibliography is ready. Your bibliography is ready. Just the same way yesterday we did with MS Word. Here, all your references are online. From there, it is brought here. Okay. So this is the way to do it. Insert citations. Any number of citations you can include, and it will. And after this, if your guide is saying, no, I don't like this style, what is the style you have used? You can click on citation settings. Here it says American Psychological Association, and your guide says, no, I don't want this. You change the citation style. You can click here. There are other citation style. Many are there. Search for another style, add a custom style. All those options are there. And if you want the Vancouver style, you can click on it. Vancouver is used by medical people. Click on the update citation style. You can see that they have become numbered style. Okay, you can go to the beginning and see whether the number is up there or not. Yeah, number is there. So this way you can change from one style to another. And another option is when you add, if you are adding more items to your library and you wanted to bring, or if you have made some changes in the citation details of an article or a bibliographic details of an article, that should get reflected here. You made a mistake in the name of an author. That can be corrected in your library. And when you click on this update from the library, all the new things will get updated over here. So that is how you can change the citation style. Okay. So this is how you can do it. So it's very simple. If you, only thing is you have to work on it. Little time you have to spend on it, then you can do wonders. Okay, so MLA style also is there. All these styles are available here. You can see, search for another style. Then you can type in MLA or something like that. Then, oh, whether it is there or not, let me check. Americans. Click here. It should show. Search for a citation style, search for citation style. Only you update your citation style. Actually, all these styles are there. I couldn't find the other styles. It will be there. This is the option, search for another style. I couldn't find it now. And here there is an option to add a custom style. Suppose you have your own, some particular journal is asking for some particular style, you can make use of this. Okay. So this is the, and whatever changes you make later on, it will get updated here. You can put this in bold letters so that your references are properly arranged. Okay. So this is what I have to tell about the Mendeley software. Now I have only 15 minutes. Within that, I will tell about how to go for a good journal. Before that, I will give you 2 to 3 minutes to ask questions on this. Just ask me questions.
Sir, I have a question.
Good morning. Good evening, sir.
good
I'm
evening.
Subhashini from Coimbatore, sir.
Ah.
Sir, whether this Mendeley site is will be working in MS Word 16 or even the 7 or 10 can be used, sir?
No. 7 is actually 32-bit software. It won't work. 10,
okay.
Yeah. 10 also will be difficult. You better use 16 to onwards, 2016 onwards.
Okay, sir. Sir, in this Mendeley site, can we able to view that particular abstract from here itself in the Word?
No. Abstract
No.
is not possible. No, that you have to. You can keep it open. No, anytime.
This side we have to keep it open and then we have to cite it.
No. See, Mendeley site need not be open. In the Word itself, it is appearing. No.
Yes, sir.
If you want to see the abstract, you have to open Mendeley site.
Okay, because after writing the paragraph, we will have a confusion which citation to be placed in which paragraph. So in that case, what should I do?
For that, what you have to do is you have to keep a note there saying that this is taken from this, and that you have to manage manually. Everything don't depend on computer because it will create problems.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Any other thing? Okay, now I'll tell about what exactly is happening with the journals, because there is nothing as such in the case of identifying a journal, because see, UGC have already told you if you are publishing, you publish in quality journals. Where are these quality journals and who decides the quality? The quality is actually it's a comparative term. Quality is always a comparative term. Anyway, but the journals are arranged or classified based on the certain criteria called the number of citations. Based on that, they will get an index, and that index is called what? Anybody can name the index by which a journal is known?
H index.
No. Impact factor. H index is for a person or an institute. Okay. Yeah. Suppose you are writing some articles and you are getting citations, you will have an H index. Okay. And same way in your institute, many people are working together and you are writing articles and you are getting citations, you will have an H index. Whereas if a journal publishes articles, they are from different people and the journal cannot have an H index that way. So what is the criteria is, it is called the impact factor. What impact it is giving in that particular field of science or field of education or field of knowledge. That is the impact factor. And this impact factor is provided by one particular agency called, anybody knows?
Thomson Reuters.
Thomson Reuters, sir.
Thomson Reuters.
Thomson Reuters stopped it. Now it is Clarivate Analytics, and the product is Web of Science. So it is actually the Science Citation Index, Social Science Citation Index, and Arts and Humanities Citation Index, and Emerging Citation Index, Emerging Journals Citation Index, Emerging Sources Citation Index. Like that, 4 indices are there, and they together take up this number of citations received and they index it properly, and then they give this H index. So it is from the Clarivate Analytics, who is providing you Web of Science. They are giving this H index criterion. Whereas similarly, and this started in 1960s. Actually, this Science Citation Index started in the 1960s. Whereas in 2000, I think it is in 2005 or something like that only, this Scopus have come up. I really don't remember the exact year, but Scopus have come up because most of these journals are published by the Elsevier, and they wanted to have their own criteria for evaluating the journals, and they came up with a new model called Cite Score. So that is also a measure with the for measuring the quality of a journal. Okay, so either site score or impact factor. Okay, and both these are, you can see it in somewhere else called SCImago Journal Index, SJR, SCImago Journal Index. There what is happening is the journals are classified under quartiles, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So the articles that are getting published in Q1 journals are commented as the best. Q1 journals. It's very difficult to get such a quality article you have to publish. Okay. So it is suggested that if you are publishing articles, the most important is go to the Q1 journals in SJR. I will open up SJR and show you. SCImago journal ranking. This is it. This is the journal, and here you can see journal rankings and country rankings. I'm just clicking on journal rankings, and you can see the first journal is Cancer Journal of Clinicians, and see the SJR. Okay, and here it says citations and site score will be there somewhere, because this also takes data from where the Web of, see, this is only Web of Science journals, only open access journals, like that. Many things are there. So you can see here Q1, 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 Q1. What does it mean? They belongs to the quartile 1. So if you can publish in a journal, preferably go for the Q1. It's very difficult, tight. Okay, you can see Lancet. So Lancet is a medical journal where most of this latest medical literature is getting published. So this is it. Okay, and then gradually when you go, you can find out the Q2 journals. That also is okay. If you can publish in Q2 also, people prefer. Okay, you are considered as a good. Then mediocre people, no, I should not use that word, but I'm just saying mediocre means just average people they publish in Q3 journals. And if it is published in a Q4 journal, it is actually a Scopus journal, but the problem is people don't consider it as good. Q4 also. Okay, that is, so select a journal from Q3 or Q3 or Q2. Q1 is very difficult, so I am not suggesting. So where from you will identify the journal, this is the place from where you can select a journal. Or what you can do is you can go to Scopus. Do you know what is Scopus? Scopus is a citation index, and don't worry about Scopus or Web of Science. What you can do is you can go to our UGC care list. Directly you go there, UGC care list of journals. When you click here, go there and open up, you can log in with your email ID and password. I'm just going to that, and then I'm just putting my email ID and password. Please mute your mic. Okay, it's not opening up, but I will tell you what exactly it is. When you click here and open up, please mute your mic.
Request to mute the mic.
Ramakrishnan sir, mute the mic.
Okay, so here you can see that when you open it, you will get a two list.
What do you say? Ramakrishnan sir, mute the mic.
Okay, so when you open this website, you will get two lists, list 1 and list 2. And in the list 2, actually, there are Scopus and Web of Science journals. So from directly itself, you can identify the journals from Scopus and Web of Science in this particular website itself. So you can have a login. I don't remember my password as such. You can make use of it. Okay, so please go log in. Everyone can create an account in this, and then you can make use of this particular website. Let me try otherwise. There is a forgot password option. Let me try for a while. 1 second. Okay, I'll just go to my email ID. Okay, I could log in. You can see group 1 and group 2 journals. When I click on group 1 journals, these are actually, see, there are many cloned journals in this. Cloned journals means what? See, there is a journal called ABU, ABRU. Okay, long back it was published and it was in the Scopus or somewhere. It was a quality journal, but it was a print journal. And later on it stopped publishing. Okay, so what some people have done is they have created a journal by name ABRU Journal. They added the name ABRU Journal and they started it as an open access journal. Not an online journal. And then they started collecting money from people and started publishing. Actually, it is not the original journal. They stopped the publishing. In that name, somebody cloned a journal and they started. Like that, many other journals are there. Importantly, when somebody is asking you to submit your article, never do it, because they are fake journals only. Most of them are fake journals requesting you to become their editorial board members. And also, if they are asking you to submit, we will publish it in 2 weeks, something like that. If they say no, it is actually a fake journal. Why I am saying that? How can somebody say that they can publish an article within 2 weeks? Because it is a rigorous process of peer reviewing. Peer reviewing is a rigorous process where experts are involved and they will look into the article according to their convenience only. How can an editor say that it will be done in 2 or 3 weeks? It's not possible. So never go by that type of a, what is that, it should not get enticed by such things like within 2 weeks they will publish, we will take minimum money only, we will publish it with an ISBN, ISSN, so many these things will come to your mails. Never go for it and never accept an editorialship unless and until you are qualified for it. There are so many journals asking you to come up as their editorial board members. No need. Actually, it is fake. So these are the things you have to remember. So articles which are listed by UGC Care List, within that, if you can publish in Scopus and Web of Science journals of quality, that is good. And one more thing I have to tell is, under Web of Science, if you go, I already told about 4 groups. Which are they? One is Science Citation Index. Second is Social Science Citation Index. Third is Arts and Humanities Citation Index. And finally, Emerging Sources Citation Index. UGC Care List says never publish in a journal from the UGC's Emerging Sources Citation Index. So don't select those journals. So you have to check in UGC Care List and see whether that journal is coming under that list or not. Okay. And these are the major things in that. And find out a good journal from Q2, Q3, like never go for a Q4 journal. And finally, go and check the website of the, and also I have told you, never go by what they are offering. Less amount, you will be our, our editorial member. And also there are so many conferences happening saying that we will publish your article in conference and then it will be published as a citation indexed journal. No, all these things you have to ensure that it is a proper thing, then only give money. People may take money, but it is for a purpose. With a purpose only they will take that much of. And what you have to do is go to the website, and most of the journals now have websites. Go to the journal and see whether the website has a proper address. There is an email to contact, there is a phone number to contact, and the editors see their qualification. Who are the people there? Are they qualified for this? Okay. And then have they mentioned about their periodicity? How many times it is getting published every month or every year, what is the periodicity, and whether their what is that plagiarism policy is mentioned there. This ethical policies are mentioned in the website itself. So all these things you have to check when you go there, okay, in the website, and see that it is a genuine one. And what are all their and they should have an ISSN number, International Standard Serial Number. So only then you have to go for a particular journal, and it's very difficult. I am suggesting that go by that difficulty, then only when you get published something, no, you will feel that happiness. And don't go by whatever these people say. There are a lot of junk things getting published. Never get into their traps and lose your money, because after publishing, when you take it to a university, they will never accept your publication. They will say it's not a quality publication. So nowadays for UGC, for a PhD, they don't say that you need to publish. Whereas when you go for a career advancement scheme and all, naturally this UGC, CARE and Scopus journals are being considered. Okay, so you have to take care while selecting a journal for publication. You can depend on your librarian or somebody to identify all these things. They can help you in all these things. Okay, that's it. So here I stop my presentation and talk. I'm giving you another 5 minutes for asking me questions. If you have questions, you may ask me.
Sir, on small request, sir, kindly share about the paid and unpaid journal and publication charges, sir.
I didn't get you. What is that?
Sir, relating to paid journal, unpaid journal, free journals, publication charges, sir.
I do not know. It depends on each journal. No, how can I say something like that?
No, sir. How to identify that, sir?
They will tell in the website. If they don't tell it in the website, there is nothing there. It's a fake journal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, sir.
it should be visibly mentioned in the website.
Okay, sir. For every
Okay,
journal,
yeah.
you have to check their website, sir.
Yeah, all the journals have their own their own websites. You have to go by that.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, sometimes I'm getting a message when I submit the paper. I'm getting a message that my paper is out of scope. What does it mean, sir?
See, each journal have their own scope. For example, I have shown you a cancer journal. Okay, in that cancer journal, if you are bringing a journal from physics, will they accept it? That is out
No,
of
sir. No, sir.
yeah, that's what. So each journal have their own area for publishing. They will not publish everything. That is where also you have to be careful. Some journals are telling we are a technology science, engineering journal. That is everything they will accept. It is unfair. A journal should have their own area. You cannot publish everything. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Sir, what is the reason for desk rejection, sir? Because many time I'm facing that, sir.
Desk rejection is quality only.
Quality, it is
Quality, see,
basically
basically the way we
language, sir.
describe things, no, we describe, especially our English is poor, no, that is the
Okay.
basic idea. You may have good idea about your topic, but when you
Yes, sir.
present it, it is not what is that appealing. You know what is appealing? That way it should be appealing, and it should be of good quality language. That is why. And usually it is desk rejected means they will mostly they will not say a reason. It outrightly comes back
Yes,
saying
sir.
that it is rejected. Yeah, there won't be a reason.
Sir, in some journal, I'm seeing that they are providing services like language and correction services.
Good. Yeah. That is also good. That's also good. If you depend on somebody, they conduct programs. You can join some program and make your quality. If you can make your quality, in writing, it is always good. You can depend. And most of these publishers also conduct other programs, other training workshops. You can join
Yes,
them and keep up your quality.
Okay. Sir, thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful session, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And some people are asking
Sir, good
about.
evening, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, good evening, sir. Excellent
Sir,
session, sir.
One by one. I am ready. I will listen to all of you. One by one.
Sir,
Sir, good
in
evening, sir.
publishing, When we are publishing, our journal will be in the UGC list or some Scopus list, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Selvi Veeraswamy, you are asking, no?
No, sir. Sudha Devi.
Sudha Devi, your question is about where it will go in Web of Science or Scopus?
Our Scopus are in the UGC, sir. But after publication, the journal is removed from UGC list. For
But
future reference, can we show that, sir?
Yes,
Whether
yes.
it is in UGC list?
If it
or
was
Scopus?
there, when you publish, if it was there, it is a valid journal. Okay, when you published, if it is there, that date is there means it is a valid thing. You can say that. You can just you can make a date when it is removed. The copy of that page you can take. There it will be mentioned. It is removed from this particular month and year. Understood? So that you can make a copy along with your journal article, then it is valid.
Okay, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Somebody asked me
Note
where.
down your institution. Yes, sir. Your institution.
Yeah, tell me.
The place of, I would like to know the place of work, because if there is any doubt, can we visit you so that you can
I will share my email ID and mobile number. Okay, my
Okay, sir.
email ID is litgopan@gmail.com. I'm working with the Digital
can you repeat?
University Kerala, and
Okay.
my 91588359495. Hope it is.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, it is there. I used to come to Chennai, especially in that what is that? One college is there.
Loyola?
Crompet, there is a ladies' college, no? Crompet.
Kerala.
Vaishnava, sir.
Yeah. I was coming there. I used to come there, and next month I am coming to another college near Mount Road. Shabir Ali College is there, no? Shabir Ali.
We would like to. No, sir. Pardon, I couldn't know that, sir. But we would like to go as a guest in our college also, in Madurai American College.
Please, I can come. No issues.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, my number is there. Email ID I have shared. You can just note down, and if you want, I can come. No issues at all. Hope you got my number. It is there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any other question?
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Please.
So what's that Mendeley software doesn't work in Windows 10, sir?
Windows 10. Why not? Why?
Yes.
What is there? What is it stopping Windows 10? It should work.
So that OS, sir.
Eh?
So operating system is Windows 10,
I
sir, in my laptop.
understood. It
So
won't
my
stop.
question is that hello, sir.
Yeah.
So I am audible?
Yeah, you are audible. I understood your
Okay,
question.
sir. So
It
my
should work.
question is that Mendeley software doesn't work in Windows 10, sir.
No, it will work.
But how is that efficiency, sir? So you already told that its efficiency is in Windows 16. But in my laptop, I have only Windows 10. So that's my question, sir.
See, the problem is every software is evolving. Every day it is evolving. Okay. Today something will be there. Tomorrow something new will come up. Correct? No? So all these softwares are coming to new generation softwares like 64-bit and all. So Windows already they have stopped supporting the earlier their versions. They are now into Windows 11. So the other softwares also evolve and they come up to this standard. So naturally, you cannot expect these softwares to work in Windows 3.1. It is totally gone. Understood? That way things are changing. So I cannot say that. So what you can do is you can go by what are the changes happening. You have to take up the latest version of a software and also a computer. For example, if you are now using a computer with a 2 GB RAM, you will be suffering a lot because even it to work with an internet connectivity, it needs minimum 4 GB RAM. Understood? So buy a computer, every 5 years you need to upgrade your computer. There's no other way. That's how the technology changes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
Sir,
Sir, my question is to publish a paper in a journal, whether it must be a PhD paper or a student, a MSc student who has completed his or her project can publish the paper in journal. Is
It
there any
depends on the
restriction?
quality. It depends on the quality of the content or the finding. What sort of a finding it is, even if it is an MLA. See, when I did my research, actually, I depended mostly on a PG dissertation, because where whatever paper I take, no, everywhere this PG dissertation was referred. So I asked that lady from Australia to send me the copy of her dissertation. So what did she told, I don't have a scanned copy or a digital copy. What can I do is I will send you the original of your of my dissertation. You won't believe she has sent me the original dissertation because it is of quality. So
Okay.
the quality is the matter, and whether it is a PG dissertation or PhD, it's something different later on.
Okay, sir. Another question, sir. Like if the paper which has to be published in a journal, if it is during the year 2005 or 2000, can it be published now?
Means you did the research in 2005.
It is not a research, sir. It is a MSc project. MSc project.
Ah.
So one of my friends suggested that I have completed my PG in 2005 and 2005. So that paper also I can publish.
You
during
can
this
publish.
period.
See, it will be, if it is relevant only, you can publish. Otherwise, there is no meaning in it. Okay,
Sir, can't understand the word relevant. Relevant in the sense what?
I'll tell you. See, what was the topic of that article, the research?
Research is about Azolla.
Okay,
Azolla agriculture. It's agriculture.
Agriculture, I understood.
Related project.
Okay, so after your 2005, how many years passed? 17 years might already passed, isn't it?
Yes,
In
yes,
this
sir.
17 years,
Yes, sir. Yeah, you are
correct. No. So
correct,
during
sir.
this period of time, lot of research has been done on Azolla and its cultivation aspects and all. New things might have come. So where is the relevance of your article? Because that phase is over and something new has come up. So yours is understood. That is what I said, relevance.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, the feedback form which is there in the chat box, we are not getting the revert as on the email IDs. Whether you all got it or not.
Don't ask me. Dr. Poongavanam can tell.
You're accepting, you can submit now.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, some ma'am was asking about that whether she can go for the publication for the paper, like if there is some change. So whether the ma'am can go for this research, this is a research article that is known as a review of a research article.
What is that?
So this is like I'm giving some history that what kind of a changes they are coming in the recent time. I'm taking all the paper in a a historical aspect.
But she was asking about a single paper. You are talking about many papers together and taking its review and publishing it. Is advancement of
review
technology.
article that is mainly review article that.
Yeah, review can be done.
Yeah.
Okay. Hope your questions are over. Thank you very much.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm
Yeah.
audible, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, I have published my research article in ABDC journal, sir.
Where?
ABDC journal, sir.
Okay.
But it is only a print journal, sir. It is not available online. So how can I make my research article online, sir?
Available. Okay. What you can do is, see, there are many ways. You can have your own website and there you can upload your article. Okay. Scan and upload it. Or your institute can start an institutional repository, a digital library. There you can upload, or you can upload it to a what is that, a preprint archive or somewhere like that. You can upload it. There are many places where you can upload it. And also you have a Google profile. Okay. And you list your article there.
Okay.
with a link to all these things. So when people search for this type of articles, they will come to know that you have published an article, and they will come to your profile, and you will get H index from Google itself.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Somebody is asking about cloned journal. You published an article in a cloned journal. Can we forward the research article to Careless Journal? No, absolutely not. They will not accept, because you have already published somewhere and it is available in public domain. You cannot publish it. That is why initially itself I told you, before submitting, see whether it is a cloned journal or a good journal.
Good evening, sir.
Ravi Chandran.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for the session, sir. Sir, I have one question, sir. Sir, if I going to write one article for any conference, workshop, or seminar, if I present that forum, I can publish any journals?
No. You are, see, if you have published something from somewhere, you are not supposed to publish it elsewhere in the journal form. You have published in a conference, means it's for the conference. You can publish it in a different form in a journal. Not the same thing cannot be published at two places.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Anything
Thank
else?
you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Spending 2 days with us, sir. It's highly interesting, highly innovative. That too on Menly. Yeah, again, that too your Chat GPT. That's your new ideas and digital optical identifier.
Okay.
Regarding how to install that's Menly software. Then the SJR ranking you had explained is also very useful for our faculty members. They were the size score in Scopus and impact factor in Web of Science and all. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
We
Thank
never
you very
forget
much.
you.
Yeah.
All the faculties. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the
very much.
presentation.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah.
Thank you, all the participants. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.